by reading it, you get the impression that it is going to overhaul the structures that we have for community health volunteers, because it has cleverly replaced the community health volunteers with people called community health promoters. And Mr. Speaker, I know the wording is the same, but if you look at how they are going to be recruited, it's different. It implies that basically the process is going to restart. Because if you read the definition of community health promoter, Mr. Speaker, this is what it says. Community health promoter means a member of the community who is selected by residents and appointed by the county and is trained to provide community health services as defined to defined household. Mr. Speaker, it means that this process is going to start afresh. And when they say selected by residents, Mr. Speaker, this is ambiguous. We need to know who is going to select these people, and this selection, what is it? Is it an election? And if it is an election, Mr. Speaker, then we are likely to enter into serious problems, because we are going to politicize health, primary health care in our communities. Because election means, Mr. Speaker, that there will be a political process to get these people. And colleagues, I want to urge you, let us look at this thing, because we are going to make governors more powerful than ever before. We are going to facilitate governors to have formidable structures up to the household level. So this particular arrangement is a problem. And this bill is not telling us what it's going to do after coming up with this structure. What is going to happen
You'll have your time
to the community health volunteers who are there. I think we need to put an amendment to ring-fence.
Senator Otsosi, would you wish to be informed by Senator Eddie?
Eddie is a good friend of mine. I don't have any problem. Yeah.
Senator Kenyans Methu, please, the chair is in charge.
Mr. Speaker, I wanted to inform my friend and chair of CPIC, Senator Otsosi, that actually the community health volunteers, in thousands of them, have been working for the last 10 years and they haven't been paid. And that is a source of crisis. And I do agree with you that this needs to be considered, because if you select new people and these volunteers who have been working in thousands of them for the last 10 years and they have not been paid, that's a crisis and is not honest and fair to those people as well. I just want to inform you that.
Thank you. I think that's precisely clear, that there are outstanding matters that needs to be handled, even as we think about recruiting the health, community health promoters. We need to look into their welfare. If it is payment issues, have they been paid? And what happens with those who have been there? So that is not clear in this bill. Mr. Speaker, we must also appreciate
Senator Kenyans, Senator Otsosi, would you wish to be informed? No, we do not have that provision. Can you proceed, Senator Otsosi?
Mr. Speaker, Senator Kenyans is my good friend.
Just proceed to conclude your
But sometimes it can be a problem. So, Mr. Speaker, the other point is the issue of the council. Honorable Senators, the most important provision in law that makes us exist is Article 96 of the Constitution. We exist here to protect our counties, to protect devolution. But when we are presented with pieces of legislation like this, that is proposing to claw back the gains we have made in devolution, some of us get sad. I want to request all of us, regardless of our political affiliation, please, please, let us not pass any law in this house that claws back the gains of devolution. We cannot say that primary health care, which is a devolved function, is going now to be managed by people sitting in Nairobi calling themselves a council. If you look at the list of the people proposed to sit in that council, majority of them are people at the national level. There are very few people there at the county level. So I want to urge that we make an amendment, remove that provision of having some council up there appearing to be oversighting primary health care in the counties. It will